I've been rooted in this community my whole entire life. We're raising our children here. We want to be safe, just like folks in Lincoln Park, and that Inglewood gets a bad rap. And so we just try to constantly shift that narrative.
We didn't get to this place by accident. Decades of policies and practices seeming neutral on their face have had the effect of perpetuating and entrenching this type of economic and racial segregation.
At Chicago Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights, we are not new to the business of helping people. We are civil rights lawyers and advocates who've been fighting for racial equity and economic opportunity since 1969. Unfortunately, the coronavirus has exploded our racial disparities. It hasn't made our gaps narrower, it's made them worse. That's why we're here to provide free legal services to those who need it. We are working with our member law firms to host a free legal clinic for any small business or nonprofit that serves a disinvested community in our city. Nonprofits and small businesses in these areas are especially hard hit and finding it hard to stay afloat during this challenging time. We offer 30-minute free legal consultations with our member law firms to help provide access to relief funding, to answer their thorniest legal questions, and help keep these cornerstones of our communities strong. We also were requested by the governor to provide free legal assistance and representation to frontline healthcare workers who are facing housing discrimination. Unfortunately, there are reports across the country of healthcare workers who are being asked to leave their homes, who are being cut loose early of their leases because of fears that they may transmit coronavirus. No essential frontline healthcare worker should have to face this threat, and that's why we're here to offer our free legal services to them. Our attorneys have been at this a long time. We understand that there are long-term consequences to the decades of structural discrimination persisting through our policies and our practices. Whether it's the school to prison pipeline or housing discrimination, whether it's voting restrictions and barriers to the polls. We are working in partnership with community organizations and coalitions to implement solutions that meet their needs. Thank you for joining us in our work. We need your support now more than ever.
The work for economic and racial equity has been core work for the Chicago Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights for 50 years. We need to continue in our efforts to uncover and dismantle the systems that continue to produce these inequities. The challenges are there, and the work is far from over.